for something years. Come with no wine or sin on virginity. Hey, last year, who told you that? God never told anybody not to marry or to marry. It's a choice. And there's no connection between that marriage and making a confused ministry. Lord is here. Makani didn't wine. They didn't want you found the one. Kedin can't found deeper life. Get off, yeah?
Kumuyi.
Then I want to be this discipline. Only when I the holy. Touching the Naya or Trump, but you American, you know, Trump with all your.
Hello, brethren. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to debunk what I said is untrue regarding what very sad Father Fr.Joy said concerning the Donald Trump invitation to 2 Nigerian pastors to come over to the United States during his presidential inauguration. Now, Reverend Father Joy Nwebe claimed that the people were holy. If Evangelical Ebuka Obi is holy enough, why was he not invited by Trump to the state for his presidential inauguration? But that is untrue. I want to tell you that the invitation was strictly based on friendship, relationship, association, who you know, and also high profile. Let us not forget that Pastor Kumuyi is a former math professor. And let us also remember that Nathaniel Bassey studied in the UK. He studied politics. And in fact, he went for music, for a summer music course as well, also in the UK. And they finished as the best student. It was based on these factors or parameters which I gave you. Relationship, who I know, my friend, referral, and again, evangelism. Trump, despite how he behaves or whatever you may define or describe Trump as, he doesn't play with things of God. He loves it a lot and he loves evangelical. So, he happened to be a member of the group that invited Kumuyi, and this is how this happened. So, having traveled to Washington, D.C., I'm referring to Pastor Kumuyi, who posted on X that he met congressmen from the powerful conservative youth group Turning Point USA to discuss how they can partner together for global evangelism. On Sunday, he delivered a prayer at the inauguration praise and prayer convocation hosted by U.S. Pastor Jim Garrow and Tony Perkins from the Family Research Council, a U.S. evangelical organization. Now, Trump happened to be a member of this U.S. evangelical organization. So, this is a referral, and Trump was pleased by the contribution of Pastor William Kumuyi of Deeper Life Bible Church. You see how this whole thing started. It is not based on holiness. Who is 100% holy? It's not based on holiness. And this Pastor Jim Garrow and the Tony Perkins, Donald Trump doesn't play with them. So seeing Pastor Kumuyi in their midst is a plus for Pastor Kumuyi, and it's a big advantage. And also considering his profile, because Donald Trump is not just looking at what you are doing as a pastor or as a musician. He wants to see that you have a high profile when it comes to education, so that it doesn't look like he's associating with people without degrees. Okay, that is what happened. Now, when it comes to Nathaniel Bassey, now this is a gospel singer, although he referred himself as Pastor Nathaniel Bassey. This guy, he studied politics in the UK, and he finished as a best student when it comes to evangelical praises. He finished as a best student also in the UK. Are you seeing the connection there? And he's gone global, he's gone viral with his music. And Donald Trump is one of the people that enjoys listening to the songs by Nathaniel Bassey. So don't misunderstand this, because I want people to know why Donald Trump have interest. And by the way, talking about this invitation, the group who organized the inauguration invited these people. Not that it was a direct invitation from Trump, but however, Trump honored such invitation. He was happy, he was pleased, because his friend referred these guys to him. I don't know if I'm making point. And by the way, if you don't know, Pastor Kumuyi didn't attend the inauguration for one reason. The weather wasn't just good. Okay, let me put it on the screen here so you will follow along as I read it. Pastor Kumuyi was invited to Trump's swearing-in ceremony, though was unable to attend after the event was moved inside due to harsh weather. Instead, he spent time at a prayer service for the incoming president, as well as meeting political groups. His invitation to the inauguration was unusual, although Trump broke tradition by inviting world leaders from countries including China, Italy, and Argentina. There were no African heads of state on the guest list. Could you see that? And this reminds me of what the Bible says. Listen, there is a way God does his things. Now, people expected to be African leaders, our presidents from Africa, but Trump didn't invite any of them. Now, people, they look down on common men. Are the people invited? This is the way of God. Let me continue. Outside the official schedule, the well-known Nigerian gospel minister Nathaniel Bassey performed at the U.S. presidential inaugural prayer breakfast on Monday morning. Don't know if someone is following me. And there is a reason for this. There is a reason for this. Donald Trump and his team understood what they are doing. And because Donald Trump have interest in things about God, he's a strong believer when it comes to Christian faith. Now, let me read this for you. Two high-profile Nigerian clerics took part in events surrounding the inauguration of U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday. The visits of Pastor William Kumuyi and Nathaniel Bassey served to underscore the ties between Christian evangelism and the incoming U.S. administration. I don't know if somebody got this. So, Reverend Fr.Joy Nwebe, I wouldn't know why you were so disgruntled, very aggressive, sad, and provocative with words these days. I really don't understand what has come over you. The invitation was strictly on influential relationship, referral, and it has nothing to do with holiness. So I want to debunk what you said as why the president did not invite Evangelist Ebuka Obi as untrue. Your reason as why the president did not invite Evangelist Ebuka Obi is not true. Now, people, following what I showed you here and things I said, you now know why he was not invited.